Hey guys, what's going on? It's Irina Z, and I'm going to share with you guys how to make a gradient button. I've had some people ask, how do you add a gradient button to your ClickFunnels pages? So when it comes to making a gradient button, that does require some custom code. So if you're like, I've never done custom code and this is like way over my head right now, don't worry about it. You can probably just search on Fiverr and find somebody to do this for you real quick. But if for some reason you're like, hey, I'm going to give this a shot and see how it works, I always like to play around with stuff. So this will give you an opportunity to do that. So I found this really cool resource that you guys can actually use to grab the CSS code for gradient buttons. And so a page like this, right now I'm going to go on the custom CSS. I don't have any on this page, so it's just like super simple. And I'm going to go ahead and manipulate a button on this page. So I have one towards the bottom right here, and I have another one right here. So this is the resource that I recommend for this. It's called gradientbuttons.colorion.co, and there's literally like hundreds of buttons in here with different colors that you could use on your pages that are gradient, which is really neat. So you could find any color combination essentially to match your theme that you have going on. So I really like that. Like literally there's just so many on here, so you'll find something that matches across the board. And if you can't, you could always manipulate the CSS code with the colors that you need. So let's, for example, grab this one right here, this blue one right over here, and I'm going to get the CSS code for it. And so there's going to be a pop-up that pops up. If you have pop-up blocker on your browser, you likely won't see it, so make sure that you get rid of it. Just in case. I mean, I don't have pop-up blocker, so I don't know, but just in case you don't see it, that could be why it's not happening. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this to my clipboard and come back into the funnel. So I have this button here, and I want to manipulate it. So I'm going to go, first I'm going to go to the settings and to custom CSS and paste the code that I just got. Now you can see that it says .btn-grad, .btn-grad. So it's not really affecting anything on my page because I don't have anything with that tag. So I'm going to go ahead and get the ID for the button. So I'm going to go under the settings for the button, and then I'm going to go over to the CSS info right here, and I'm going to grab the CSS ID selector for this button and copy it. Once I've done that, I get to go over to custom CSS, and where it says .btn-grad, I'm going to delete that and just paste in the button CSS. And then I'm going to delete this one, .btn-grad, and paste that CSS ID for the button for that one. Now I could X out of this and come back to the button, and in the button, go ahead and make this transparent. So if the button has a color right now, it likely has a background color, so you're going to want to go into the button settings after you pasted that code in. Once you go in, make sure you delete that from there, and here is your gradient button. So that's how that would work. If you guys want this resource, I'm going to put it below this video so you could access it, and you could go ahead and start making gradient buttons in your funnels. Make it a little more, kind of funky looking. So again, it's a really cool resource, gradientbuttons.colorion.co, and you're able to manipulate your buttons and make them any color gradient that you want. I'll post that in the comments below. I'm also going to share this funnel with you guys. So if you are looking for a lead generation funnel, I'm going to actually share a link to it so you could just drop it into your account and use it. If you don't have an account, the share link will bring you to an option to start a trial. So you'll be able to play around with it, test it, and if it's not for you, it's not for you. But if you love it as much as I do, I think you guys are going to have a total blast of using this software for your business. So with that being said, if you guys want to get in touch with me, you could always email me at support@irinaz.com. It's Z-E-E. And be sure to follow me on social media and follow this channel. All right, see you later.